Greetings from Sarvan Singh friends. Many of those who want to learn speaking in English face a common problem. The problem is, who do we practice with? There is no one to practice at home. There is no one to practice in office. And unless you practice speaking in English, you will not be able to gain confidence. So, how do you find a partner to practice with? And unless you have a partner, it will be very difficult for anyone to gain confidence in speaking in English. In this short video, I'm going to explain to you how can you learn to speak in English without any partner. It's not necessary to have a partner always to practice speaking in English. We can do this even on our own. And this short video, I'm going to give you 6 very useful methods you can adopt to practice speaking in English. Bear with me just for a minute before I switch on the PPT to explain you which are these 6 methods you can use on your own. So here we are, 6 ways to master spoken English without a partner. You can do it on your own. How? This is what I'm going to explain to you. So we all want to improve our spoken English. Can you practice speaking in English without anybody else to practice with? Yes, that's what I'm going to explain to you. Now please remember, this is a universal formula to learn any language. In fact, why learn any language? This is universal formula to learn anything, which says what goes into your mind through ears and your eyes will be available on your tongue. More specifically, as far as learning language is concerned, it means whatever you hear and whatever you read will be available on your tongue to speak. So how do I listen and read something without anybody else? Let's see how it can be done. 1. Most of us, or why most of us, all of us think in our mother tongue. One very simple way to learn spoken English is change language of your thinking. Instead of thinking in mother tongue, start thinking in English. And what's the beauty of this method? If you really start noticing the words we use or the sentences we use in our daily conversations are very simple. Come here, go down, sit down, let's go, sit there, etc., etc. These are very simple, common expressions. Instead of thinking in your mother tongue, first very simple method is to change your language of thinking and start thinking in English. First method. Second, talk to yourself in English. Now remember, whatever goes into your mind through eyes and ears will be available on your tongue. Now when you are thinking of something, don't think in mind. You can even verbalize your thinking, speak it, but don't speak very loudly. Speak only so that your voice reaches your ears. Now, what you are doing is you are sending the spoken language into your mind through your ears yourself. So talk to yourself in English. 1, think in English. Secondly, talk to yourself in English. And third, very effective method, read English material and read aloud. Now, when most of us read, we are reading in our mind. We are not reading aloud. Again, I draw your attention to the very first, the best method of learning a language, which says Whatever goes into your mind through eyes and ears will be available on your tongue. So when you read something, and I must suggest that please develop habit of reading for at least half an hour every day. Whatever you read it aloud. Of course, I don't mean read it so loud that even your neighbor listens to what you're talking about. Only read so that your sound goes into your ears. What is the benefit of reading aloud? One, most of us have this problem that we do not know grammar, and it is our lack of knowledge of grammar which stops us from speaking in English. Now, please understand, most of the written material is grammatically correct. So, what I'm doing, I'm sending grammatically correct sentences in my mind through ears. And that's how all of us learn our mother tongue. That's how children learn mother tongue by listening. So what I'm doing is I'm sending grammatically right sentences into my mind by reading English material loud. One thing I would like to suggest here is read whatever interests you. If you are interested in film magazine, please go ahead and read it because language is language. If you are interested in philosophy, please go and read it. Language is language. So, three methods. One, think in English. Second, talk to yourself in English. Third, read English material and read it aloud. Fourth, which is fourth method? It's very simple. Tell a story from your language. I know many stories from my mother tongue which are in my mind. When you are in a group, or many times we start narrating some stories or some instances from our own life. Instead of narrating this story or your experience in your own mother tongue, narrate this story in English. Many people have this problem or this fear, we may be speaking wrongly. Please remove this fear from your mind because when you speak in any language, nobody is checking whether you are speaking grammatically right sentences or wrong sentences. All that people are trying to do is to figure out message or meaning of your sentences. So tell a story from your own language. I know many stories, many instances which has happened to me, and normally I narrate them in my own mother tongue. Instead of narrating in your mother tongue, tell these stories in English. Fourth, and which is the fifth method, focus on fluency and not grammar. Biggest problem which people kind of say why they are not able to or why they don't speak in English is because of poor knowledge of grammar. Please understand that when you speak, nobody is checking your grammar. All that people are trying to check or figure out is what is the message behind your words or your sentences. If you start focusing on grammar, it will be very difficult for you to speak because now instead of speaking, you will be busy analyzing whether your sentences are grammatically right or wrong. In any case, nobody is checking your grammar when you are speaking. Nobody is checking your grammar even when you write. All that people are trying to do is figure out the message behind your words. The problem occurs when you, instead of speaking continuously, you stop in between. Instead of speaking fluently, you stop in between. Then the mind of the listener starts wandering. They are not able to focus, they are not able to stay focused, and they lose you. So don't worry about grammar. Focus on speaking fluently without any worry about whether what you are speaking is grammatically right or wrong. In some other video, I will also explain how to learn grammar without reading books on grammar, but that's some other video. In this video, please remember focus on fluency and not on grammar, and which is the last step to learn to speak English without any partner, it is just relax. More tense you are, more problems you will face, more hesitation you will face in speaking. Let me tell you, experiments have been done. People have done studies, even with people who are highly qualified in English, highly qualified and world renowned English professors or educators or linguists, and the result has always been even these people are not able to speak grammatically correct sentences all the time. Even they make mistakes, even they hesitate, but they simply don't stop speaking. Don't worry about being right or wrong. Focus on just speaking. And if you follow the steps I have told you in this short presentation, think in English, speak to yourself in English, read aloud in English, focus on fluency and not grammar. There is no way you will not be able to speak in English confidently and without any hesitation. So, friends, these were the six very short and very effective methods you can use to build your confidence of speaking in English. Follow these very useful methods, and I can assure you that you will be able to start speaking in English as good as anybody else in no time. Of course, as is my work, I will also introduce you to the programs that we conduct in our institute. Of course, all these programs are online. Anybody who wants to take our services, as far as those programs are concerned, are welcome to contact us at these contact details. Thank you very much, and I hope you will follow some of these steps and overcome all your fears and problems of speaking in English. Thank you very much.